So, at Hashem Tisha B'Av, Chachamim installed it for the destruction of 2 temples, not one. Bet HaMikdash HaRishon, HaSheni. The first one lasted 410 years. Bet HaMikdash HaRishon, Shnivla, that was built by Shlomo HaMelech. There was a gap of 70 years, because 70 years they were exiled to Babel, right, to Babylon. Yeah. They came back, and they restored, Ezra HaSofer, rebuilt the Bet HaMikdash HaSheni. In between the 70 years, they had to fast every Tisha B'Av.
So they kind of...
Chachamim installed, Ad shelo yibaneh habayit mechadash, till the temple is not rebuilt, you have to fast. Okay, you have to fast. Comes Bet HaMikdash HaSheni, they rebuild it, right? They rebuild it, and then it lasted 420 years. 420 שנה. לא שזה היה יותר טוב מהראשון, not because it was better than the first one. The Gemara in Masechet Yoma is teaching us, 5 דברים חסרו בבית שני. There was 5 things that were missing in בית שני. For example, the לוחות הברית, the tablets of Moshe Rabbeinu, נגנז, they put it away. חושן של הכהן הגדול was disappeared already, right? The Shekhinah, כאילו השכינה שירדה, גם לא היה, also wasn't there, right? 5 דברים, 5 things, right? They disappeared בבית שני. אש לא ירדה מן השמיים. בבית הראשון, in the first temple, fire came from heavens. Okay? בבית השני כבר לא היה. בבית הראשון, in the fire, היה צורת אריה. In the fire, you would see like a lion. בבית השני, כלב. A shape of a dog. What's the difference between a dog and a lion? Not because the lion eats more. And the Gemara says, as much as korbanot you would put on Mizbeach HaRishon, של שלמה המלך, in few minutes, everything is gone. כמו אריה שטורף, that eats, right? בבית השני, כלב, כמה אוכל כלב? סטייק, בקושי, right? So Ezra HaSofer had to ask the Nevi'im, Chagai, and the Nevi'im שהיו שמה, האם מותר, are you allowed to expand the Mizbeach? The Gemara is asking to expand the Mizbeach. בית ראשון, it says, ובני ישראל רבים ככל הים. There's so many Jews, one Pesach, they counted the Jews. They counted the Jews, רק בירושלים, only Jerusalem, 12 million. 12 million. זה מחוץ, מאיפה כולם, בצפון, בדרום, besides everything, right? And a Mizbeach, the size of the Mizbeach was good enough. Ezra HaSofer is coming back with 40,000 Jews. 40,000 only. ואתה צריך to enlarge, you need to enlarge, למה? Yeah, because the בית ראשון היה אש מן השמיים. The ash, the fire came from heavens, בצורת אריה. Every time you put a piece of meat, you put a bull, you put a sheep, תוך כמה דקות מתחסל, everything is finished. But בבית שני כבר לא היה. אז בית שני lasted longer, but no, it was not better. It was not better, right? But when Beit Sheni was built, there was no more Tisha B'Av.
It did last long. Yeah.
Huh?
Here's some 410 is even 420.
No, Beit Sheni lasts longer.
Less 10 years. 430 you said 420.
410 and 420. 410, 420. Okay? So it lasted longer. As they built the Beit Sheni, לא היה Tisha B'Av. That's it, they finished. Tisha B'Av, לא צריך. You don't have to fast, right? Comes the Churban Beit Sheni, the Romans come, Titus comes, and he destroys Beit Sheni, עוד פעם Tisha B'Av. Again, because it was the same date, okay? אומר הרמב"ם, says the Rambam, זה לא הייתה תקנה חדשה, it was not a new instauration. It's not something new, which means, when they restarted to fast, it's on the same takana as Beit Rishon. It's not like something new. Yeah. Like, because the Bet HaMikdash HaSheni nivna, so they stopped fasting. But the Takana Rishonah was still there. The first instauration was still there. Just what? We stopped fasting because there is Mikdash. Once the Bet HaMikdash HaSheni nechrav, we went back to Takana Rishonah. I'll give you a story that Rav Mordechai Eliyahu Alav Shalom says. You know, today, Tisha B'Av, it's a yortzeit of one of the Rishon LeZion Israel, Rabbi Yitzchak Nissim. He was called Rabbi Yitzchak Nissim. This Rabbi Rishon LeZion Israel, he wanted to install a fast for Yom HaShoah. Like a day for Yom HaShoah. In Israel they do, בעשרה בטבת, on the 10th of Tevet, הם עושים יום קדיש עולמי, which means a lot of people died in the Shoah, but we don't know when they died. We don't know when they died. אז מה עושים? What do you do if somebody dies ואתה לא יודע את התאריך? You don't know the date. מה אתה עושה? You choose a date. You choose a date, and every year on the same date אומרים קדיש. So in Israel, they said, מה נעשה, what we should do with all the people died in the Holocaust? We don't know when they died, and they died often in different places. אמרו ניקח יום בשנה, we'll take one day a year, עשרה בטבת. עשרה בטבת זה בין כל יום צום. עשרה בטבת is a day of fast. Anyways, so they chose the wrong date because it was chosen by not religious people. They chose the wrong date because this date is anyways Yom Tzom. Okay? So they said, Rabbi Yitzchak Nissim said, you know what? Let's choose a date, ונעשה את זה in remembrance לכל המתים בשואה, all those people died in the Shoah and everything. So Knesset Rabbanim, he was the Rishon LeZion, he brought a lot of rabbis together and they started to discuss. לא יצא מזה שום דבר. Each one said, תאריך הזה, this date, maybe not good. They were speaking, לא יצא שום דבר. היה בצער, the rabbi was בצער. Okay? So then somebody showed them ספר התשבץ. Okay? תשובות רבי שמשון בן צמח. אחד מהראשונים. He showed them, you know, the תשעה באב that we're doing today, זה לא תקנה חדשה, it's not something new. זה תקנה של בית המקדש הראשון, we're just renewing it. We're not doing something חדש, זה לא חדש. זה משהו שכבר היה, רק אנחנו מחזירים אותו. אז הרבי לקח את הספר, נשק אותו, he kissed it. Why? He says, okay, which means in our generation, אי אפשר לעשות תקנות חדשות. You want to do יום השואה חדש, כאילו, הם בחרו 10 אוקיי, but אי אפשר, אין כוח. החכמים שהיה להם כוח לקבוע צום, לקבוע ימים, זה היה החכמים הראשונים, the first rabbis. After, the generations to come after are not able to write, to make up new decrees, right? So therefore, בגלל זה, לא הצליחו, they were not successful. Understand? So that's to tell you that the Tisha B'Av that we're doing now is coming from Bet HaMikdash HaRishon, לא השני. It's from the first temple. Just it stopped for 7 years because we rebuilt the temple. But once the second temple was destroyed 420 years later, then they restarted back the tzom that was started already, the tzom that was installed already in the first temple. This is what the Rambam writes, right? He writes in Pirush HaMishnayot, this is what the Rambam writes, right? So this is the tzom of Asara B'Tevet.